YouTube family, when I make videos like this, I have to disclaim it right away. I'm not trying to trigger, offend, or upset anybody. This is just how I personally feel, and I have to let it out because it's hard for me to have these kind of conversations with people that I work with or people around me because yes, I'm gonna say it, everyone's very radical right now. The best Democrats that I've ever had the privilege and honor of talking to lived in Arizona and a little bit in Texas, because there are some sprinkled in there. I haven't been through Austin. I heard literally people in Texas when I was in Texas and they saw my California plates and I told them I want to move out here. They said don't go to Austin because Austin is little California. So, and you know what's funny is Republicans and Democrats told me that. It's crazy because you have a lot of Democrats saying that they're not going to vote Democrat until all this BS is out of office, and that's a step, in my opinion, to the right direction. With that being said, a lot of this BS, I'm gonna get into the truck incident because there are two other incidences that the suspects got off scot free. Do I think that the truck driver that killed four people on accident should get jail time? Yes, because at the end of the day, we are all responsible for our own actions. Now, with me saying that, I do agree with the truck drivers that are protesting, not going to Colorado. Completely agree with that. You're peaceful protesting. You're showing America and the world you are the blood in our veins. If we don't have truck drivers, we don't get deliveries. Our stores don't get stocked up. You don't get your Christmas gifts. We don't get our anything in general. That's just facts in real life, everybody. So this is what happened. Okay. Anyways, I go off subject a lot. So yes, I think he should. He did mess up because he should have stopped at the inspections. Should have did all that stuff. And why do I say that? Because when I drove through 5 states, I saw almost 90% of truck drivers checking their tires, checking everything. I saw that. It was like you couldn't miss it because I'm like, oh, what are they beating the tire with? It looked like a bat or something, and they went and checked everything. I mean, freezing weather, regardless, they were out checking their trucks. So yes, this guy should have checked his truck. Not only that, his company should have made sure his truck was up and running properly. But it's still an accident. We lost four lives, and I want to give a shout out to a few of the families that actually forgave him because they knew it was an accident. They didn't go and wish any bad ill wills or anything towards him. Even the man cried himself and said he wished it was him. So I mean, that's as remorseful as you can get, everybody. Want to know? Here's some people that aren't remorseful. Wisconsin. Do you all remember that asshole? And I'm gonna get very, very dark right here. But that asshole piece of shit that drove through a crowd of children and innocent bystanders. How many people did he kill and injure? In my personal opinion, that was domestic terrorism. That was. That's the closest thing to domestic terrorism you can get. But nobody wants to talk about what color he was or what political view he was. Want to know what happened with him? They let him out of jail. He didn't get no charges. He didn't even get in trouble. They just called it an accident. I'm not making it up. It's on the damn internet yourself. You can look it up yourself. The Wisconsin driver not getting any time or whatever you want to look up. And it will pop right up, everybody. Now, something that hit close to home to me. This was last week. And this really gets me because I had a daughter that took a bus. That she used to take the bus. Now I pick them up every day. But this really got me. You know when the bus stops and the little stop sign comes out with the flashing lights? And on the bottom it says stop for children? Well, this guy driving a truck, and when I say truck, it wasn't like a truck, it was like a 4x4 or something like that. But he didn't even hit the brakes. He didn't do none of that. He didn't give two shits. He drove right through that bus stop sign, and you want to know what happened? He killed a little girl and put her brother in critical condition in the hospital to this day still, and hurt another child. You want to know what happened? Oh, he got bail, but his bail got set, and it wasn't no 1 point something million dollars like the truck drivers was or is or whatever. It was a few grand, a few $1,000s, everybody, chump change. Well, in my opinion, for doing a crime like that, that's chump change. That should have been $1 million bond right there. Your ass shouldn't have gotten out. You want to know what happened? Someone posted that, posted this bond, and now that asshole that killed a little girl, almost killed her brother, another child, gets to spend the holidays with his family. Do you want to know what the families of the victims said? How did the justice system let them down like that? And I'll tell you how the justice system let you down like that. And it was deep because that mom was crying. You know, that's nice that you get to go spend time with your family after you just did this horrendous crime. Horrendous. I don't know, everybody. I'm tired. I just woke up. I'm sick of the hypocrisy. Why do the bad guys get out? I mean, I live in California. You have people with 40 to 50 felonies on their record, still committing crimes, hurting women, hurting children, with no repercussions, no fear of the law. Why? Because they know they're going to get right back out. But as soon as somebody like myself, with no record, no nothing, no history of anything, a law-abiding citizen, a gun owner, does any type of self-defense or any type of anything, we're labeled ists or bad guys or whatever. I didn't want to make this political, but everything's political nowadays, especially with the left. Especially with January 6th. Every time you turn on a news thing, January 6th, January 6th. But yet they don't go back and show you what happened last year with all the burning, with all the cities burning, with all the hate crimes happening, with the left versus the right, with the left attacking the right. They don't say anything about that. They don't. You calling every Republican and conservative a racist? You're racist. You're the racist. Because I'm sorry, but you don't see the Republicans coming out and attacking you. You don't see the Republicans wanting all these illegals to flood in and water down the system and mess up America. You know, I mean, there's the Republicans, I'm sorry, but they don't have balls. They don't come out and stop it, but they're not the ones coming out and saying it and pushing on it. They're not. I'm an independent, everybody. I'm in the middle, watching from the outside in. And not a lot of Democrats, because like I said, I met a lot of really cool Democrats in the southern states, real Democrats that don't want illegals in, that don't want the system watered down, that just want, why can't we just have Republican and Democrat debates without all the hatred? I said, wow, I've never had adult conversations with Democrats before. And that, I've got goosebumps right now because it was amazing. It was a breath of fresh air. Because every time I try to open something and defend a Republican or say I'm an independent, you always get the radicals. Well, you need to be a Democrat because that's what your people vote for. Blah, blah, blah. It's always your people, your people, your people, your people. Or with the Mexicans, you know, why do you got to go against our people? Why do you go against our people? First, you're going to talk shit about me because I don't speak Spanish. And then you're going to find out, oh, and then not only that, and then I don't have an accent. And then come to find out, oh, I'm an independent that votes conservative. They flip out. They always judge me based on the color of my skin, everybody. Yeah, I look really white because the sun's hitting me, like, not the sun, the light's hitting me and I have a glare. But when it's summertime, I'm 50 shades of brown, everybody. I am dark brown like a graham cracker. No joke. And I always get the people that talk to me in Spanish, and even white people, because white people, there's some white people that talk Spanish out here, and I'll be like, oh, I don't speak Spanish, English, please. And they get triggered. Oh, are you some kind of racist? Are you that, there's a word they use in California. Like a Colin Kaepernick. Like that. I mean, yeah, he's black, but he was raised by white step parents. But, you know, I'm a mutt, everybody. Everyone just assumes I'm Mexican. I'm just a Mexican. No. I'm Mexican, Puerto Rican, German, Irish, Italian, sprinkled with some German. I'm the definition of a mutt. I am multicultured. That's why I love and respect everybody. That's why it makes me laugh when people come on here and they just see me, oh, he's defending Republicans. He's just defending Republicans. He's a right-wing Trump supporter, radical, blah, 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 conspiracy theorist. And it's like, no, I'm a free thinker. I think for myself. When I see bullshit, I call out the bullshit. When I see hypocrisy, I call out the hypocrisy. And I'm sorry, but Barack Obama planted the seeds with I don't want to start saying with what, because I love and respect each and every one regardless, no matter if you think you're a butterfly, if you like this person or that person, I don't care. What I care about is When my kids have to turn on the TV, I don't have TV here anymore, but when they go to like grandparents or something, and they come home asking me, Dad, why is this guy with a guy? Why is this woman with a woman? I thought only men and women are supposed to have babies, and this and this and this. When you're starting to teach my son it's okay to dress like a princess, even my son doesn't, because my son goes, no, I don't do that, Dad, because there's commercials where little boys are dressing like princesses, and my son's like, Dad, why are the boys dressing like princesses? Only girls are supposed to be princesses. Yeah, you're screwing with our childhood youth now. Your brain, what it is brainwashing. Brainwashing 101. MK Ultra all over again, except they're hitting our youth. I'm against that. You let kids and you let adults decide and do what they want. Not you force them to do what you want, what's on your agenda, because that's disgusting. That shows what kind of a sick person you really are. I mean, if my daughter wants to dress like a boy on her own, my son wants to dress like a princess, then whatever. Okay, haha, that's funny. Halloween's not until, so and so. But I'm not going to go and say he can dress like that. No, because you're forcing it on your child. People letting their kids take hormones and all this other crap. That's what's wrong with America, everybody. And sorry, but I blame Barack Obama for planting those seeds the 8 years he was in office. Peace, love, respect, and honor. God bless and protect you all. Have a great day.